What is up, guys? Welcome back in the Rover Sports. It's really good to be with y'all on a Thursday. It's good to pump out some videos, guys, for y'all. Some really hot stove rumors here as I'm getting a haircut in a couple of days. Long, pretty greasy hair, honestly. The beard is getting a little out of control. It's harder to see here, but everything's going to be catered under control. The draft is in a couple of weeks, and by the end of this weekend, everything's going to be cleaned up, and I'll be looking a lot better than now, which, again, not a high bar to get, but it's my job to pump out videos, and frankly, I've been missing it. During the NFL offseason, it's tough, guys, because there's not a whole lot of shit to cover a lot. RG3, I'm going to make a video on him coming up pretty soon. But when the draft comes, that's going to be fantastic. And maybe I'll even do bits and pieces of draft reviews based on certain teams. The prospects will even be more noted and finalized as you go along. Some good press conferences I'm going to recap later. But I think one of the biggest stories in the NFL offseason right now is a prominent running back in Chicago that a lot of my buddies like, that I actually like, and I picked him for fantasy football last year, and that's Jordan Howard out of Indiana. This guy had a great rookie season under John Fox and Dowell Loggins. It was a traditional running back style and system, okay? He's not a burner by any means. He's a fifth-round draft pick, but the guy is shifty. He ran really well. I think it was Will Compton over there. It was Cody Whitehair, I know. It was Spencer Long. So they had some really talented. Bobby Massey was okay. Josh Sitton was a guy who was involved. So the Bears' interior line was fantastic, traditional, and really good. Now the Bears are getting a little bit younger at that spot, and really, with the addition of Allen Robinson and Trey Burton, they have a coach in Mark Helfrich that is a college coach, meaning that he came from Oregon of all places. So it wasn't even like he came from Nebraska or a team that likes to run the eye or Alabama. This is a guy who literally was with Chip Kelly and wants to implement hurry-up offense, spreading the field out vertically. Taylor Gabriel was signed. Allen Robinson signed. Tariq Cohen is a perfect fit for this offense, but it leaves you wondering about Jordan Howard and his role in his stock. And this is a guy that last year, Tariq Cohen was starting to take the shine from Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard dropped a lot of passes. He honestly was a bit slow at times. He's not a burner. And I believe in this draft, even Darius Geis, Ronald Jones, I would take a lot of running backs in this draft over Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard was a product of poor quarterback play combined with a great interior line. And frankly, the interior line made him look even better than he actually is. And Jordan's a good guy, but the fact is he's not an incredible back. Now, I think Chicago's trying to move him. Jordan's pissed. Could Jordan just be pissed at the fan base for booing Trubisky and just... Could he just be upset at the fan base? Sure, but when there's smoke, sometimes there is fire. Just like the Odell Beckham trade rumors. And that's why I see Jordan Howard being moved, and these are some of the teams that he can go to. He can either go to the New York Jets that right now only have Bilal Powell. He can go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they can implement a run-heavy offense. Doug Martin's out of there. They have no running backs at all. The Giants don't have a lot of running backs, and really Jonathan Stewart is somewhat similar to Jordan Howard. As a Giants fan, I would not like that. I'd rather draft a speedster, a guy that's a home run hitter. And in this NFL, Jordan Howard is not a home run hitter. I think he's going to be relegated to a third-round back in this league. You look at the Niners. Could the Niners use another NFC North back? Yes. And the Niners are going to really be in cahoots, I think, for Jordan Howard and his sweepstakes. So those are just some of the teams. I don't think Jordan's an A-plus back. I think Jordan's more of a B-minus back in this league. And I think that he's somewhat of the Lamar Miller-esque. And I think that the Bears are just looking to, honestly, with this new coaching staff, they're looking to be fast, they're looking to hit home runs, and Jordan would not like to be a third-round back or third-down back, so I think it might work for both sides. I'm curious, what do you guys think of Jordan Howard? I think he's a B- running back. I think he's okay, but I think you could find guys like him. And I think he was a product of Josh Sitton and Cody Whitehair and some really good offensive linemen that the Bears had, including Dowell Loggins just stuffing it up the gut a lot. So those are my thoughts on Jay Howard. It's not a great fit with Mark Helfrich. And that is what I think. What do you guys think about Jay Howard? Am I making too much of this? Is this true? Is this not true? I know we have a lot of Niner fans. Would you like to see Howard there? Would Howard help the room? Probably. And we'll have to see where Howard ends up going. Wish him the best. But I think his future in Chicago right now is on uneasy footing.